date.
Racing this time, Reseda and Elarama jumped away with them. Regal Playboy a little slow, but probably by design. No pace on, and Sahara Sal will lead them down to the judge the first time. And passing the 200-metre mark in the straight with just over a lap to go, leads the way, Sahara Sal. From Jason's Jimmy pulling up on the outside second, it's pulling hard, so is Reseda. Then Clyde's Mate pulling outside of Elarama, about 2 lengths away then to Regal Playboy. And Vice Master has probably settled down as well as anything, and it's last of all on the inside. Out of the straight, and Sahara Sal shows the way about 1.5 lengths clear of Reseda on the outside, even deeper Jason's Jimmy, Elarama on the rail. Pulling hard still is Clyde's Mate. The slow pace won't suit him with 1800 to run. Vice Master on the inside and 1.5 lengths over the crossing. In last position, Regal Playboy. Running towards the far side now. They're going by the mile or the 1600-metre mark, and Sahara Sal with no pace on in the early stages of the race, led by 1/2 to Jason's Jimmy. They string out a little more now. 2 lengths away Reseda, nearly 2 lengths away then Elarama. Clyde's Mate racing away from the rail outside of Vice Master, and last of all on his outside within 1/2 length or so with 1400 to run is Regal Playboy. In the far side they go, and the leader Sahara Sal 3/4 length, nearly 1 length to Jason's Jimmy. 2.5 Reseda, 2 lengths away then came Elarama. 1.5 lengths Clyde's Mate. Down on the inside running next was Vice Master from last of all Regal Playboy. Running by the 1,000-metre point now, and still the leader, going along quite leisurely, Sahara Sal. 2.5, may have increased the margin just slightly from Jason's Jimmy. Reseda moving up with it on its inside, 1.5 lengths Elarama. Vice Master makes ground on the inside of Clyde's Mate, and 2 to Regal Playboy. Down the side they go, and here the leader Sahara Sal being taken on by Jason's Jimmy, and the pace quickens. 2.5 Reseda, 1.5 Vice Master inside Elarama. Clyde's Mate can't get between them, comes around them now, and 3 to Regal Playboy, who dropped off when they sprinted up to the 600-metre mark now. Jason's Jimmy on the outside, and on the inside Sahara Sal from Reseda. Elarama drops off behind them. Vice Master is battling away on the rail, and Clyde's Mate is going to be the widest runner into the straight. Homeward bound now, and here the leader is still Sahara Sal, but coming at it quickly Clyde's Mate. Reseda, Jason's Jimmy, Vice Master, Elarama are battling away, but Sahara Sal's going all right at the 200. Clyde's Mate on the outside is trying to pick it up, but Clyde's Mate can't get it at the moment. Sahara Sal in front, Clyde's Mate won't get it. Sahara Sal is battling on gamely on the inside. Clyde's Mate tries but can't get there, and Sahara Sal leads throughout from Clyde's Mate Reseda. Elarama was up there fourth with Jason's Jimmy, Vice Master, and Regal Playboy never improved its position throughout, was last.
Past the post, it's 3, 1 and 4. You'd be a little bit disappointed if you took the 70 cents odds on for Clyde's Mate, the favourite in the third event. Number 3, Sahara Sal. Ridge, trained by McClure from Murray Bridge. Looks like it should get the result. 3, 1 and... Glowing Tribute, 430 and 142. Ascended Man, 65. 8 Inca, 170. Quinella, 665. Trifecta, $217.50. The running double, 3 and 10, $19.70. 7 Terrace Goal, 120 and 75. Engrossing, 75. Raise the Tempo, 475. Quinella, 495. The Trifecta, $94.85. Cheltenham Race 3, Sahara Sal, 160 and 75. 1 Clyde's Mate, disappointing odds-ons, 85 cents. And Reseda, no third dividend. Incredible dividend. It was paying 70 cents for a win. Earlier, it's paid 85 cents a place, number 1 Clyde's Mate. Quinella, 115. Trifecta, $15.45. And Bruce, they're moving in now for race 4.
Stanwell. Mighty Luskin the rails. Oh, gee, lashed out Mighty Luskin. Darren Murphy, the jockey. They go in and stand with him. Racing. He wasn't best out, Mighty Luskin. No damage done. Rostowski away well. Vast Pride, Not True, Malini. Velvet Song, one of the outsiders, showed tremendous pace to lead early. Victor's Hope is last as they settle. Tri-Low just in front of it. And back near those Peer of the Realm. Settling down, Velvet Song led from Malini, a length away. Not True, pulling hard. On the inside of those, Rostowski, and around the outside of those horses, Herxway, a length away, Mighty Luskin, and Be Reasonable, well placed. One away, then the Vast Pride, outside it, Doug's Hope, Tristy's Hero, the inside, Red Ring from Tri-Low. Dashing Kiwi well back in the field with Peer of the Realm and 2 to Victor's Hope. 1400 out, and Herxway's taking over to lead Velvet Song, 2 lengths away, Malini. Wonder Rostowski a length to Not True, 2 to Mighty Luskin, 2 away Be Reasonable. A half length further back on the outside, Red Ring, a length and a half, Tristy's Hero, Vast Pride, Doug's Hope, Dashing Kiwi, Peer of the Realm. 3 to Try Low and 2 to Victor's Hope, who can't get warm. Going up to the 1100, and Herxway about a neck in front of Velvet Song, Malini and Rostowski with a nice run. Not True moving up on the outside. Moving around the outside of those then, Dashing Kiwi, Red Ring, Be Reasonable and Mighty Lusk on the inside. Doug's Hope trapped out as they start to pack up. Peer of the Realm's got about 3 behind it. It's starting to wind up though, and Victor's Hope's one of the last. Vast Pride very wide. Red Ring was checked and is dropping out, and Tristy's Hero. Before the turn at the 600, Herxway, Velvet Song and Malini 3 deep, and Dashing Kiwi behind them. Doug's Hope, Rostowski, Not True. Further back in the field then would have been Peer of the Realm and Be Reasonable just in front of it, both winding up with Victor's Hope. 400 out, Herxway about a half to Dashing Kiwi. Be Reasonable, Doug's Hope running on well, and Peer of the Realm down the outside. Dashing Kiwi's taken the lead from Doug's Hope, then Herxway, Be Reasonable and Peer of the Realm both finishing strongly out wide. Doug's Hope challenging Dashing Kiwi and Be Reasonable running on well. Dashing Kiwi a half in front. Doug's Hope's going home too well for him though. Doug's Hope's taken the lead and Doug's Hope wins from Dashing Kiwi and Be Reasonable. Then Peer of the Realm behind them, Mighty Luskin, Rostowski. Next home, Tristy's Hero, Herxway. Further back in the field, Malini in front of it, Victor's Hope, Vast Pride, Red Ring, Try Low, Velvet Song and Not True. Official placings after the 4th event on the program. Number 6, Doug's Hope, Dietrich and Falou has won. They put blinkers on it today, and it's been a pretty good go in the ring, and even a better go on the track because it's won. Second, Dashing Kiwi, an excellent run under his big weight. And third, Be Reasonable, who battled on strongly. Officially fourth, Peer of the Realm. 6-1 and 3, 2-4.5 the time. And Doug's Hope by Comarin from Ottolo is raced by DH and Sir Roderick Carnegie, trained by George Hanlon, who's having a terrific run at the moment of success. And Darren Triandafalou, one of the top young jockeys in Victoria. Now, I can tell you that it's correct weight now on race 4, with the margins are neck and neck. Doug's Hope 310 and 110, Dashing Kiwi 145, Be Reasonable 70, Quinella 1620, Trifecta 82.85. The double, that's the running double, 38.65, and the extra double was $12 even. The next is in Sydney, and that's race number 4. Tony's ready with 2 to move in.
Yes, a couple of move in there. Well, big odds. They've jumped Sydney.
Faith in Me likewise. Carver's Jute and Blue Riga just in front, but Well Zephyr, who missed the start a half length, has rushed up on the inside and leads at the end of 3:50. It's Well Zephyr and a length in front now from Best Report. Sparkling Time third, Blue Riga fourth, and fifth is Short Black, followed by on the inside Jumpin' Roscoe. A couple of lengths to the imported horse Castamoon from Lord Valrigo, and wider out is Carver's Jute. Then Private Town, Faith in Me and Kingston God last. On the first bend, 9:50 to go. And Well Zephyr makes play a length. Best Report. Third posse is Jumpin' Roscoe inside of Blue Riga, who's 3 deep, and in between horses Short Black, a length. Sparkling Time around Castamoon, then Lord Valrigo. Wider is Carver's Jute, and then Faith in Me, Private Town, and 2 to Kingston God. At the 700, and still the favourite is the leader, Well Zephyr. 3/4 Best Report. Blue Riga pushed along. Jumpin' Roscoe the rails, then Short Black, Sparkling Time. Castamoon locked away over Carver's Jute, Lord Valrigo, Faith in Me and Private Town, and still last is Kingston God. Well Zephyr tackled by Best Report as they straighten up. Third is Jumpin' Roscoe, and then comes Blue Riga and Short Black, and one further away is Carver's Jute. Now Best Report's got his head in front of Well Zephyr, coming to the 200 metres. Here's Carver's Jute coming home very well, and Jimmy Cassidy surges Carver's Jute to the lead from Best Report, and then Jumpin' Roscoe. Forget Well Zephyr, Short Black the inner, but this is a treble coming up for Cassidy. Carver's Jute comes right away, and Carver's Jute is won from Best Report and Faith in Me, and on the inside fourth Short Black, then Jumpin' Roscoe. Well Zephyr capitulated. Blue Riga didn't run on, followed by Kingston God, Private Town, Sparkling Time and Castamoon, and last was Lord Valrigo.
No doubt about the winner, Carver's Jute, number 7, written by Jay Cassidy, a treble there, past the post 7, 3 and 9. Best Report second, and number 9, Faith in Me third. Let's go have a quick look at Rosehill Race 5. Rising Fear at 5.05. Mount Bank is the favourite at 95 cents. Silver Award 3.20. Down to Stack the Deck, which is at 3.60. Mellow Road at $3.40. And there the field.
Field. And with this hot day here at Cheltenham, a lot of heat haze over there distorting the colours. See how we go. They're ready now. They're off and racing. King's Departure didn't jump all that quickly. Sleepy Seymour away fast out wide on the track, and with it Farika. Now going through the field is Our Archie prominently, and so is Allura, Devil's Dare. In that division came Ginna's Song, and pushing through near the inside, Countess Sarah will join with them. Hathor and King's Onyx close handy. Ginna's Song getting back now. Then Pimento Star followed by King's Departure. They were followed back behind them then by Devil's Dare, and back in the field then came Rocky Reef. Ling's Drink was back behind them from Class Dior. Further back My Chief Wish, and last of all is Irish Influence, which can't stretch out. On the turn, Sleepy Seymour went up 3 deep. Headed Countess Sarah, and in the centre Allura. Just behind them Hathor starting to work home, and so's King's Onyx, and Our Archie out wide, but it's Sleepy Seymour drawing clear at the 200. Here's the danger. King's Onyx is coming hard out deep. King's Onyx is picking up Sleepy Seymour in a stride. Grabbed the lead and it's all over. King's Onyx goes on to win, and win well. Sleepy Seymour hangs on for second, beaten 3/4. Allura third, Countess Sarah nice fourth. Farika a very big run, never on the track. With them Devil's Dare followed close up by Our Archie, a nice run. No Trumps is close handy.
Some interesting runs in that race. It looks like 3, 10 and 6 past the post. Number 3, King's Onyx, flew up there on the outside to get the decision from Sleepy Seymour, who seemed to go a little bit to sleep there in the last 50 metres. And number 6, Allura, finished third. There's the openers in race 5.
Doug's Hope 310 110, Dashing Kiwi 145, Be Reasonable 70, Quinella 1620, Trifecta 82.85. The double was 38.65 and the extra double $12. That was the previous at Flemington's. They're going in very well. Carver's Jute $6 and 120 at Rose Hill. Best Report 70, Faith of Me 245, all in here. 19.90 the extra double. Check Adelaide after this. Luther's Luck, the rails runner, the Sortino Trophy racing. And they jumped at a good line. Under Oath will be last early. Luther's Luck began reasonably well. Seeger away fast. Mouton up there early, and Stable Gossip showing good speed. Old Acquaintance well placed with Oban. Kale Justin behind them. Epicenter, Luther's Luck, Gourmet Prince. Well back Stevens made Ollie's Decree just in front of it. Bicentenary Under Oath. Ballywick one of the last on settling down. Back with it Affected, and 2 to Red Henry. Well, Mouton's bolted away at the 900. He's raced out 5 in front of Stable Gossip. Seeger a half to Kale, a length away Old Acquaintance, Oban, a half Epicenter. 1 to Luther's Luck, the rail, then Gourmet Prince. Further back Stevens mate with Bicentenary. Well back Ollie's Decree, Ballywick 2 lengths to Under Oath Affected, and 1.5 away last Red Henry. Well, I wonder if Gary Murphy's overdone this on the turn. Mouton led 6 lengths into the straight from Seeger. On the outside Stable Gossip 2 to Kale, then Old Acquaintance, Oban about 2 lengths Epicenter. Luther's Luck starting to wind up with Bicentenary. Mouton held together, he's still 4 lengths in front. Stable Gossip out after him. 3 to Seeger, about 4 to Luther's Luck. Stevens mate Bicentenary, Red Henry. Stable Gossip gets within a length of Mouton at the 200. He's drawn level now. Old Luther's Luck running on, but Stable Gossip's taken the lead from Mouton. Luther's Luck running on strongly with Epicenter, and Stable Gossip's going to win. Mouton second, Luther's Luck third, Epicenter fourth. Then Seeger, Stevens mate, Red Henry Under Oath. Further back on the field, Ollie's Decree. Well back Bicentenary, Kale, Old Acquaintance, Oban, Gourmet Prince, Ballywick and Affected. Well, look at the time, 122.6, and they're running into a bit of a headwind in the straight. And Gary Murphy on Mouton, he really went out with a lap full of horse, and he raced away. He must have been 6 lengths in front on the turn, I guess, and he tried to cuddle him as far as possible. But Stable Gossip had a good run all the way and was able to sweep past him in the straight and win handsomely. He ran second last year behind Winter Stable Gossip, and he's gone one better today.
The interim, Flemington race 5, 3 Stable Gossip $1.90 and $1, 5 Mouton $1, and 1 Luther's Luck $2. It's correct weight now. Quinella $4.75 and the Trifecta $120.75.
They haven't jumped.
The daily double 3 and 3, $18, or it should be the running double 3 and 3, $18.55. Rosehill race 5, Rising Fear $5.15, Silver Award $3.45. They've jumped. Mountbank the favourite.
Head Silver Award, and Just a Taste goes alongside of Stack the Deck, and Mountebank moving up into third place. Now, as they travel down towards the 100 metres, and Just a Taste in front, Mountebank a half length away second. Third, Stack the Deck on the inside of Mellow Road, one Silver Award inside of Perfect Jet, then Rising Fear on the inside of Solvare, and a couple of lengths to Young Beaches. Carmody has Just a Taste in front as they turn out of the straight and going along past the 1850. Just a Taste a bit more than a length on Mountebank. On the inside, third is Stack the Deck from Mellow Road, and 2 lengths to Perfect Jet, just covering the Silver Award on the inside. Then Solvare, second last Rising Fear, and still 2 lengths as to Young Beaches. Now, as they go to the 1600 metres, and the pilot Just a Taste, about 3/4 to a length on Mountebank. He's pulling a bit too, the favourite. In the third spot, Mellow Road, followed on the inside by Stack the Deck. 1 Perfect Jet on the outside of Silver Award, 1.5 Solvare, and neck to old Rising Fear, and 1 3/4 Young Beaches. Just a Taste works to the back of the track, and going along past the 1300 metres, his break on Mountebank is exactly a length. Mountebank still pulling fairly hard at this point too, and as they go past the 1200, now Cassidy decides, I've got to let you go. And Mountebank on the outside quickly zoomed to the lead from Just a Taste. Third is Stack the Deck, and fourth Mellow Road. 2 lengths to Perfect Jet. Silver Award the inside. The speed is really good now. 3 or 4 Solvare. Rising Fear when they spread it couldn't. And last is Young Beaches. So in this pattern they run to the side, and Mountebank by 2.5 lengths on Just a Taste. A similar margin, Stack the Deck, Mellow Road, Silver Award, Perfect Jet. 2.5 then coming Rising Fear, Solvare second last, and Young Beaches vigorously ridden and making no headway. Well, the hot pot at the 600 metres, Mountebank leads by 2 lengths on Just a Taste. Stack the Deck with its ears ridden off, a further 3 lengths from the second horse, and then comes a length and a half further away, Silver Award, Perfect Jet, and Mellow Road. Mountebank turns the corner by 2 lengths on Just a Taste. Stack the Deck racing third, Perfect Jet fourth, and then comes Silver Award. But at the 250 metres, and Mountebank hands and heels by Cassidy. Just a Taste a length and a half second, and then Stack the Deck on the outside, who's running a good race. Mountebank, he goes for him now. Stack the Deck on the outside, trying hard to pick up Mountebank, but Mountebank, when Cassidy got stuck into him, responds and he comes away, and Mountebank wins it about 2 lengths on the line. Second home was Stack the Deck, third Just a Taste, then Silver Award, Perfect Jet, Solvare, Rising Fear, Mellow Road, and Young Beaches was back last.
Rosehill 359. Mountebank, Jay Cassidy. 4 winners out of 5 races at Rosehill today, and I don't care what you say, he's the best jockey in Australia. Jay Cassidy on Mountebank, 3, 5 and 9. Second was Stack the Deck, and number 9, third, Just a Taste. Rosehill race 6. Prince Toranaga is at 180. Clarville's Girl at 210. Scratch number 3, $3 bail up. Check Tate's now Rosehill, race 5. The local hero up there today is Jake Cassidy. He got up on Mountebank. He's won 4 out of 5 races, 80 cents and 70 cents. Stack the Deck was second, 95 cents, and third, Just a Taste, $2.85. Quinella, $3.15. Trifecta, $80 and 80 cents. The updates at Adelaide cents. Quinella, $5.10. Trifecta, $96.15. Just before we go back to Flemington, latest on the test, 6, 4, 410. So in Adelaide.
Enough speed out wide. Rodova, the big chestnut, ploughs through the pack and goes to the lead on settling from on the inside with them. Colourful Comment. Wolverton Lady was third in the early part, then Flying Kiss showing speed with Game Romance next. In a pack field, San Juan Amigo behind this leader. In that division, Lockley's Daughter further back in the field then. Aspect Base, Murphy's well back with Star for Us, and last on the rail is Majestic Moss. But the big fellow, he's well clear on the turn into the straight, Rodova. He's 2 in front now. Up in second position, Colourful Comment. Wolverton Lady runs up boldly, goes to second now. Colourful Comment under pressure now, third, followed by Lockley's Daughter. Then further back, Game Romance, and they were followed by Smurfy. Little Wolverton Lady's out after Rodova, but with 150 to go, she can't make enough impression, and he gives it a bit more range, shakes it up. 1 with the king and 2 for the stick, and it's home. Rodova wins well. Majestic Moss got up for second, coming from last on the turn. Wolverton Lady, a bonny third. Lockley's Daughter, Game Romance close up, and so is Colourful Comment. San Juan Amigo, Star for Us, Aspect Base, Murphy with Flying Kiss.
So it's official, Rodova, an easy winner there. Big run, number 3, Majestic Moss, and Wolverton Lady held on to finish third. 1, 3 and 10 past the post. Race 5 at Cheltenham. Race 6, 1 Luther's Luck, $2. Quinella, $4.75. Trifecta, $1.20.75, and the running double 3 and 3, $18.55. At Cheltenham, Rosehill rather. Race 5, 3, Mountebank 80 and 70, 5 Stack the Deck 95, 9 Just a Taste 285, Quinella 315, Trifecta $80.80, 1 Redelva, 3 Majestic Moss and 10 Wolverton Lady. They're the totes, 80, 65, 80 and 110. Quinella only 195 and the Trifecta $17.20. Only 8 in this race. They're moving in pretty quickly too. Let's go to Flemington now, and your race caller for the Tibaldi Australasia handicap is Dan Malecki. Good luck, Dan.
Thanks very much, Tony. The 6th event, 3rd leg of the quadrilla, 2nd leg of the quad extra, a field of 8 running. Sly Habit the favourite, $1.25 and 65 cents on the tote. The shorteners Mandatory from $5.65 to $4.20. Damsel from $2.85 to $2.40. And she races well here, a 4-year-old mare with Darren Gauchi aboard. Pika McGuess has drifted from $2.25 to $2.30. Sly Habit $1.10 to $1.20. Wholesome, Lucky Q and a Carsan has been the big drifter down the bottom. Now most of these have moved into the gates. Lucky Q goes up, and Sly Habit, which will start the favourite in the Tibaldi Australia handicap, goes up to the line. Field of 8 running. VRC Derby start, 2,500 metres. Get to the winning post, about 2,250 metres of the Flemington circuit. There's the light, they're off and racing. Missing the start slightly, Iron Gate from the inside, and Wholesome Dwelp on the side to let them go. Damsel, one of the best out from Mandatory. Wholesome pushing up on the inside. He's going to take up the lead as they go past the winning post. Back in about 5th position was Pika McGuess. A Carsan got up on the inside from Lucky Q, and Sly Habit 2 lengths away at the tail of the field. Sweeping out of the straight, about 2,200 metres to go. Wholesome in front, a length and a quarter clear. Iron Gate second, Mandatory caught 3 wide. A length and a quarter back, then a Damsel, followed by Pika McGuess on the rails. 2 lengths to a Carsan, a length and a half to Sly Habit, and a length away last of all was Lucky Q, about 10 lengths off the lead. Along the Maribyrnong side of the track, 1,800 metres to go, no real changes. Wholesome in front, a length and a quarter clear. Mandatory travelling well in 2nd placing. The leader was given a crack with a whip at the 1,650 metre point. In 3rd placing was Iron Gate, a length and a half to Damsel, 3/4 then to Pika McGuess. 2.5 lengths to a Carsan, followed by Sly Habit, about 10 lengths off the lead, and 3 lengths away Lucky Q at the tail of the field. They're starting to spread out, going towards the 1,500 metres mark, and Wholesome in front, about 3 lengths clear. Mandatory second, travelling okay, a length and a half away third, Iron Gate. 2 lengths to Damsel, 3/4 to Pika McGuess the rail. 3 lengths away a Carsan, a length and a half to Sly Habit, and last of all Lucky Q. About 15 lengths would cover up first from last, going along the side of the track with about 1,300 metres to run. And the leader Wholesome about 3 lengths clear. Mandatory second, a length and a half away third was Iron Gate, no change yet, a length and a half to Damsel. Pika McGuess has dropped 2 lengths behind Damsel as they start to quicken up again. A Carsan, Lucky Q went back to the tail, and Sly Habit going forward 3 wide. They've got about 850 to go. Wholesome in front, about 3 or 4 lengths clear. Mandatory second, and Sly Habit went up in a hurry on the outside to be third, now second. They were followed by Iron Gate. Damsel got shuffled back to second last. Lucky Q wide from a Carsan, and Pika McGuess went back to the tail of the field. They're bunched up before the turn. About 600 metres to go. Sly Habit went to the lead from Wholesome, a length and a half Mandatory. They were followed by a Carsan wide out on the track. Lucky Q. Damsel back to the fence, and they were followed by Iron Gate and Pika McGuess. Around the turn, 500 metres to go. Sly Habit drifting across the track, just led. Damsel getting the split in the centre. Wholesome fighting back, then Mandatory. Wholesome again went to the front. Sly Habit's under immense pressure. Damsel gets the split in the centre. Here's Pika McGuess from a mile back. Damsel went to Wholesome, Pika McGuess and Mandatory the outside. It's Damsel in front, Mandatory picking it back. Wholesome fighting back on the inside. Pika McGuess the centre. Pika McGuess coming with a momentum. Wholesome fights back, maybe Pika McGuess. On the outside from Wholesome and Mandatory, a brilliant finish, and Damsel close up in the centre. Sly Habit dropped out of it very quickly, followed by a Carsan, Iron Gate, and Lucky Q was run last. 2:40.8 is the time. A thriller, an absolute thriller. Coming to the 300 metre point, it looked as if Wholesome was gone for all money, and he's fought out the finish with Pika McGuess, which was down the outside of the track. Damsel close up in the centre, and Mandatory the widest. And Pika McGuess drifting out just a fraction under pressure near the post. And there we see Pika McGuess looks as if he's got the prize from either Mandatory or Wholesome. And Damsel, there's only inches between the 4 of them, and only 8 horses started in the race. Bruce, terrific finish.
Excellent, Dan. Well called, because Pika McGuess will get it. Mandatory may be second in front of Wholesome. Nothing in it for second and third. Pika McGuess goes up, number 2, ridden by Craig Tin. Mandatory has got second, Stan Aiken. And a third will go to Wholesome. Pat Trotter, officially fourth, Damsel, who looked a winner in the straight at one stage. And, gee, Johnny Hunter missed the boat on Sly Havoc in fifth placing. He didn't miss it so much. He caught it too early. He went at about the 1100 and zoomed around them on a horse that's got one short, sharp sprint, and it was well beaten on the turn. 2, 1 and 5, but Din outrode them there, Dan, because he just held him up and held Peckham, I guess, up, and he allowed those to go a bit earlier. He got a split in the straight, and the old fellow's been able to just outplug them in, as you said, a thrilling finish. Only 8 horses in the race, but 4 of them across the track in the last 50 metres.
We picked them up inside the distance. There's Peckham, I guess, Arrow, still in 5th placing and about 2 lengths off the lead. He's finishing quickly, but he was never, ever going to race straight past them. Once we were calling Damsel the winner. Wholesome forward back on the inside, and Mandator's come with a run. Peckham, I guess, has pricked his ears, going with Mandator. Look at the 4 of them, all in a line just near the post. Peckham, I guess, just gets his nose out, is just in front, and just wins. Thriller.
I thought Pat Trotter's ride was excellent on Wholesome, because you change of tactics. He's been tailing out and he decided to ride him in front. It was a hard ride all the way, and he rode with great vigour in the straight. He must be very tired. Wholesome won this race last year and almost pinched it again today. Pauline Dalton is the trainer of Peckham. I guess Pauline is the most popular figure here in Victoria.
Again, away pretty well was Prince Toranaga, followed closely on the inside by Hasty Miss, then Bail Up and Old Reuters News, Bagorna Princess, Fair Verdict, and Clavel's Girl is out near the oil refinery. As they go up past the 1500 metres, and the pilot here is King's Chariot, a length and 3/4 on the well-tried Regal Edward. Bail Up third, followed on the inside next by Prince Toranaga. Cassidy trying to find a posse on Clavel's Girl. He's hunting up on her. Further back comes Reuters News, then Fair Verdict, second last on the inside, Hasty Miss, and Bagorna Princess last of all. 1200 to go. The speed is quite honest, and the leader is King's Chariot, a length on Regal Edward, a horse off the rails. The little Irish apprentice fell on 3 deep on Bail Up, a couple Clavel's Girl wide, even deeper Reuters News, Prince Toranaga the inside, then Fair Verdict, and the last couple, Hasty Miss and Bagorna Princess. Around the 850 corner, King's Chariot pilots the field. Little Fallon pushing Bail Up hard and has pulled the whip on him. 2 lengths to Regal Edward, followed in the middle next by Reuters News. Clavel's Girls had no luck. Prince Toranaga wedged away, and then Fair Verdict, Bagorna Princess, and Hasty Miss whips them in as they come to the 600 metres. And King's Chariot, a half length on Bail Up, 2.5 to the well-tried Regal Edward, pushed along to try and pick up some ground now, followed by Reuters News, Fair Verdict, Bagorna Princess, Prince Toranaga over on the inside from Hasty Miss, and Clavel's Girls dropped out last. Around the corner they travel, and King's Chariot is the leader. Second, Bail Up, giving Regal Edward no room on the inside, and now Fair Verdict's joining in very quickly, and so's Bagorna Princess, and Hasty Miss and Reuters News battle on. Forget Regal Edward. Fair Verdict's gone to the lead, grabbed by Hasty Miss in the twinkling of an eye, and Hasty Miss raced away. Bagorna Princess and Fair Verdict second and third from Reuters News. But this is a breeze for Hasty Miss. Hasty Miss coasts to the post and wins it by about 4.5 lengths. Bagorna Princess second. Looked like Reuters News might have just nosed Fair Verdict for third, and then Prince Toranaga. Regal Edward disappointed from King's Chariot, Bail Up, and last Clavel's Girl.
T. Beatman on Hasty Miss looks like getting the decision there. 9, 5 and 10. 9 Hasty Miss, 5 Fair Verdict, and number 10 Reuters News looks like getting up for third in the Clarence Handicap over 1900 metres. Race 6 in Sydney. Let's see if we're going to have a replay of this particular event. I think it won fairly comfortably. If we can go on and have a look at the totes in the next event, which is the 60. Quinella 6.15, trifecta 91.75. Running double 3 and 2, $8.24.